Our second honoree this evening, you've already heard her name by a phenomenal singer. I invite Alyson Palmer, class of 1988. Alyson, would you please join me? Alyson first got bitten by the musical bug, and I think that's really what it is, when she studied theater and music and performed in summer dinner theater at the Rockville campus. Since the 1980s, Alyson has been the bassist and vocalist for the pop rock band Betty. The band has toured with the likes of Indigo Girls and Bonnie Raitt and has appeared on MTV, PBS, and the hit Showtime series, The L Word. Alyson has long been a supporter of empowerment for women and girls. She is the associate producer of Mamapalooza, a festival of moms who rock. She is involved with the Michigan Women's Festival and has helped raise millions of dollars for causes such as equal rights, and finding cures for breast cancer and AIDS. Alyson and her colleagues in Betty have performed for the National Women's Political Caucus, for Vote DC, and in Madison Square Garden's V-Day concert to end violence against women. Earlier this year, Alyson received a Broadcast Music International Excellence in Career Award for her work with Betty. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating alumnus Alyson Palmer. Alyson, congratulations.
I have to say something, if that's okay.
That's fine.
Okay. Thank you so much. Do you mind holding this for 1 second?
Not at all.
Thank you so much. It's very heavy. If you'll indulge me for just 1 minute, I wanted to say some quick thank yous. I wanted to thank MC, of course, and the Alumni Association and John Libby for making this happen all together for me. I wanted to thank my family for being as supportive as they are, always. I wanted to thank my dad especially, Ambassador Ronald Palmer, who bought me a 1977 used Chevette so I didn't have to take the bus from Montgomery Mall to the campus every year. And I especially wanted to thank the woman who changed my life. Before I got to MC, I was lost at University of Maryland, and I came to MC trying to find out who I was. I spent far more than the 2 required years at MC, searching and trying to find, and I finally found, as the painfully shy teenager that I was and confused as I was, I finally found a course description I thought that would really help me. It said, how to present your ideas in a clear way to strangers. It was an introduction to theater class. So I thought, well, that sounds good for me. So I went to the class and I walked into the room and there was this electric brunette with a smoky voice who had excitement crackling out of her eyes and everything that she said. And this instructor said, you need to come back with a poem, all of you all, and read it in front of the class next class. If anybody here is as painfully shy as I was or am, you know what it's like to stand up in front of other people and recite anything. So I had my little poem. I walked through all the crashing waves of nausea and fear and that perfect storm that happens. I got up on stage and I read my little piece. And after I was done, there was silence in the room. And I was panic-stricken. I looked over to the teacher, and her face, she was beaming such joy and such hope and such excitement that at that moment, my life absolutely changed. I knew what I wanted to do for then and forever, and I've been so blessed for the past 25 years to be able to do that, to be able to bypass myself and rise to the highest I could for 25 consistent years has been a blessing. I floated from the class that day with songbirds screaming in the air and golden clouds coming down through vermilion skies, got to my little 77 Chevette and realized that if I ever had the chance to thank her, I would do so. So please, would you all turn around to the director of tonight's performance. Susan Hoffman, thank you for everything.